I'll let you do your thing. I'll talk about it.
Shout out Brandy podcast, man. This episode 172. Up in here, man. The return of AT, man. What's good with you,
what's
Alex,
up,
man?
What's up, man? How are you?
Alex Taylor show back, man.
What's up, bro? What's up?
Man, you over there doing big things too, man. I'm seeing you.
I'm trying to catch up to the OG though. I'm trying to catch up to the OG.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to catch up to the OG.
Nah, man, but how's it been, man?
Good,
Happy
bro.
New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year to you too, bro. How you been though?
I've been good, bro. I've been good, man. Just trying to push the content, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's a new year, nigga, so it's just more challenges on the content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up to you. You talking about me? I'm looking at you like that money. Get to him.
Nah, man, nah. Okay, so you celebrated, been 100 episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So how does it feel though?
It's very surreal. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't really think you're going to hit the 100 episode. Like this finna be, is this your 3 year this year? Are you already 4 years?
4 years this year.
Okay, I'm in my third and it feel weird. Like I'm like, damn, this really happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we're really in the game now. Like ain't no pulling out, bro. There's no pulling out the game now, bro.
Yeah, man, but you knew that on the way to 90 though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so, it's just hitting that 100 though. Like the fact you can say like I got 100 episodes. Right. I'm doing my third year. Like you really think about different. It really is different. You know what I'm saying? Because like now I know you've had people too come to you like help me start a podcast, and you really can give them advice and help them out now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because you hunted in.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's work, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay, yeah, man. But the journey up to it, you know what I'm saying? Like I had you on the show, man, last year around this time. You know what I'm saying? So the journey to 100, like, what was it? You know what I'm saying? Like when you first started, like, what was you thinking? And then shit on your 100th episode, man, what was you thinking?
It was. I mean, you probably could like relate to this, but you just start off just starting, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know nothing.
Right. Okay.
And you think you're doing so much, but you look back on it, you weren't really doing shit, like compared to what you're doing now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, right.
Like we was talking about before.
But you started it though.
Yeah, I know, exactly. But like how we talked about before, like you saying, oh, you're like, you know, the visuals looking more crispy and like just little stuff that I'm doing now. It's just weird to see that. At the time, I had no visuals, I had no video, no YouTube. I had a different logo, like just different stuff that you've like evolved over time. Right. It's really weird to see, but it's very humbling. You know what I'm saying? Start to realize you come from nothing, type of thing.
Yeah, man, but you had a vision though.
Yeah, and that's one thing. And
you started it that year though, like just like you said, man, like there's people that come to you that want to start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shit like you 3 years in though. You know what I'm saying? So it feel good, man, that you jumped out there and man, and went with your gut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that goes into like law of attraction type of thing too.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
Because you can say whatever you want to do, but it's about making action out of it and what you think and what will become. Because like I said, you know, we probably didn't envision ourselves to be here,
right?
But at the same time, like you said, internally, like deep down, we knew we was gonna do something. You know what I mean? Like we had that feeling.
Exactly. Yeah, man. But around here, shit, like people really didn't know what a podcast was 3 years ago, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you learn from a New York nigga, and I learned from a New York nigga, like the same guy, you know what I'm saying, who pushed us, man, to do it. And that's all the way in New York, which they get everything first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So was it a challenge of people believing in your vision?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the guess.
Yeah. Like you said, nobody really knew what it was.
Nah, bro.
Still, people don't know what it is.
Bro.
And one thing is like content creators is like we fail publicly, I feel like. Meaning like someone can go on my YouTube channel and see like, oh, he only got 20 views on that video. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can really see what I'm doing publicly and see that if not, I don't want to say fail, but like they can see that we may not be reaching the points we want to reach. But that's the point. Like that's how it gives us a lot of courage and bravery that we out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like you putting the vlogs out, we putting the YouTube, we putting the content out.
Exactly.
And if we don't get a lot of views, we don't. But we're doing something we love. But yeah, no, a lot of people don't know what it is still to this day. So it's kind of hard to have that support because people don't know exactly what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it all the way.
Right. But then once they finished, then they love it though.
Yeah, no, for sure. I be thinking all the time, bro. I'm like, wait till something happens. You know what I'm saying? Wait till I get to complete the goals I want to complete. You gonna have everybody showing love and support then.
Right.
Don't know what the podcast is then, boy.
Right. Okay, so what was your most challenging episode? Like you did, Man, because you be having like some deep convos on your shit too, though. You know what I'm saying? And then you had the counselor, or was he a doctor?
It was therapist, yeah.
Okay, the therapist. You know what I'm saying?
I recently had on Grower. Shout out to Hermetic Flower Company. I had him and his name's Alex and his wife Benet. I had them come on, and they're very deep into spirituality and psychedelics and stuff. I wouldn't say it's my most challenging, but it was like my most in depth. Like a nigga almost cried in the episode because we was just getting that deep into about life and shit. And I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you can relate to this, but you ever have one of them good episodes and after you just like on the energy high, like it make you like motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like you be ready to take over the world type shit.
Oh yeah,
and that's probably why we do podcasts anyways. Just to, you know what I'm saying? It's daily motivation in a way. Right. But yeah, that was probably one of my most, I guess you say challenging, but I guess challenging episode.
Yeah, man, but it was fulfilling too.
Fulfilling, yeah, exactly. Most things are most challenging are fulfilling most of the time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, man, but you say the views, right? You know what I'm saying? Because my YouTube podcast don't get views. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't care about like the views though, because I know that what I'm doing makes me happy though. Like Gary V say, you know, does it make you happy though? You know what I'm saying? Because like shit, the money, you know, like the money gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? And the money really don't even make people happy, you know, because they not really doing what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we really put out something and then started it and doing it, you know what I'm saying, or something that we want, and we sacrifice our time. So talk about like the time sacrifice of you know what I'm saying? I
don't think people understand what goes into being a podcaster, because again, they don't know what it is, but the hours of editing, the hours of, you know, because you also got to market yourself as well. You also got to network. You also, like me and you, open up our homes to have a studio, you know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. So there's a lot that goes into it that people don't understand, a lot of energy and time and money too that we ain't really got. You know, I ain't rich, I ain't got bread, but you look at my equipment, you would think I got money or something, but I ain't got no money to be doing all this. But
exactly, like they just see the like the final touch on it, you know what I'm saying? Like the finishing product.
Yeah, they see the YouTube video, but they don't realize it took 2 or 3 hours to get that all up together, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But they didn't ask for it though. You know what I'm saying? Like we asked for it and then we start doing it, you know what I'm saying? So it's time sacrifice, but we choose that though, you know what I'm saying? And that takes that takes leadership, and it takes sacrifice, and it takes just like not being selfish though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But one thing I do want to say though, I be thinking, because I call you the OG. When I'm not around, I say Brandy the OG.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
You really like, I don't know if you know this, but I think you do to an extent, that you really did kind of set the standard here in the city, because you look through your episodes, you've had damn near every single person you can think of on that's making an impact within the city. Right. It's making moves, whether it's in any industry, you've had them all. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you kind of help people like me and upcoming podcasters to be able to reach out and say, hey, come on my podcast. They're going to know what it is because they already done been on one. Already they seen you on one, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't think of it like that, man. And I appreciate them words though, you know what I'm saying? Because just the hard work that we do, you know what I'm saying? Just a compliment means everything, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm about giving people flyers while they're here, you know what I'm saying? And when first time I came on here, now we've chopped it up multiple times after that, but I just be thinking, I'm like, I don't think you understand like how much it helps that I can see you also out there creating content, but you also have other people on that make impact in the city. It makes it easy for me if I want to reach out to them. Okay, right. Because another thing, I could watch y'all interview and get a little insight on them. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ask different questions that maybe you didn't get to ask, or you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Exactly. And it ain't no hate, though.
Exactly, exactly.
Like it ain't no jealousy or hate, you know, because at the end of the day, it's for the artist, it's for the entrepreneur, it's for whatever person that's coming on to show they talents, man, and they greatness. So I don't even care like if somebody get an interview first or go behind me and do it. That don't mean nothing, because it's about the guest first, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, that shit be ego. Like when people be like, well, I got this interview first, man. That's all ego. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean that's the thing. Like I be feeling like, I'm like, damn, I'm not out here like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be knowing, but I'm like, this nigga get his respect in the streets because he need it, bro. Right. People, but like again, people don't understand fully what we're doing. So I'm like, maybe that's why people don't show the respect they should. Right. Because in my eyes, I'm like, you've been doing it for 4 years. You have elevated your content and your equipment, everything. Like you really out here showcasing. Like I can be a podcaster in Oklahoma. I can make it out here and also have entrepreneurs on, rappers, whatever it may be, have them all on. That's another thing like you touched on that made me want to talk about is the fact that people don't understand how much a podcast interview can do for them.
Exactly.
It can really do a lot. Like I ain't seen people followers go up or they go try that person's product out.
Right.
Or there's 1 or 2 people or 10 or 15, no matter what, just an extra customer you got.
Exactly.
From the interview, from you just talking about how you got started.
Right. And they should have their own.
If
they like an entrepreneur though, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, see, like if we was in New York, LA, Atlanta, we would already be signed.
Yeah.
Because we already over 100 episodes and we showing people the work that we do, and you showing people that you can go from a therapist to a spiritual conversation to a dude that got tats everywhere that cut hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you shown man, your versatility. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a slow city, and it's man, it's not too much executive that's gonna come out and pull us out. You know what I'm saying? Because they not here. You know what I'm saying? Like the execs is like the execs is in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like why would they want to come get a Brandy when there's 2,000 Brandies in New York that they can just pick from? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Man, and that's what Joe Budden is fighting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people don't recognize what he's doing, but people like me and you, we know what he's doing, and he up to something big. It's exciting for people like us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He fighting for us. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so what do you think about? Because last time, like he was still with Spotify. You know. Man, so what do you think about him moving, like, and the way he did it too? Like on his last 10 episodes, shit, man, it was all shots.
Yeah, he was talking shit to him.
Yeah.
I believe it was the best decision because I think he has a point when he's saying these big corporations are trying to eat off the black community. They're trying to eat off something they didn't build or create.
Right.
So I think he did the right thing. Now, I do think he obviously would have been able to expand more if he went with Spotify. Because, you know, you seen they were doing New York ads, like the big ads on the televisions out there, with the Joe Budden podcast. I mean, they was going to be able to push them. But at the end of the day, he probably would have to eventually sell his IP or something. I mean, he'd have to probably do something that he wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. But the last time, man, that you was here, like the podcast, it wasn't as big as it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like I think like the COVID or something, man, I don't know, man, has emptied up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's podcast now. Like it's all the celebrities got one. It's like it's oversaturated now. You know what I'm saying? Because the celebrities have came in and fucked it up with all the bags they getting. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you noticed that because I've noticed it too.
Oh man, the celebrities is fucking it up. You know what I'm saying? Because man, it's gonna be where they only fuck with the stars. You know what I'm saying? And the popularity and shit. Yeah.
And people like I know we just said a lot of entrepreneurs and stuff should have podcasts, but also not everyone should have a podcast at the same time.
Right.
Because it look like it's easy to do because you can go buy a podcast bundle. You know what I'm saying? You can go get you mics and everything, get it set up and start recording tomorrow, really. Right. But at the end of the day, not everyone's built for it, and not everyone is for it. Even these celebrities, no matter how big they are and how well spoken they may be, they're not built to be able to do what me and you do. Even though it don't seem like a lot, like we say, we put a lot of time into this, and a lot of stuff we know. Like we know the Combat Jacks, the Tax Stones, the Joe Buttons, and people that put work into this game. A lot of people start podcasts, they don't even know those names. They don't even know anything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know the Howard Sterns, the Charlamagne the Guys, the Stars. They don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The study and the work that we put in to learn the game and guess put respect on people's names as well. Right. Even though we just in Oklahoma, don't nobody really know who he is, but we still got to put that respect out there.
Exactly. Yeah. Now there's a new generation like coming up though. You know what I'm saying? And even in the city though, you know.
Yeah.
But it only like there's a lot of content creators in the city now.
Yeah, there is. It's growing. It's growing.
Like, and there's ones that's coming up that people don't even know about too. And then there's ones that's that's all about the artists and stuff like that. So the people want the content, you know what I'm saying? But but it's kind of hard, like to put the content out if you're not getting the response that you want, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think it just has to play. We're in Oklahoma, like at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I hate to keep saying that, but it really does come down to that because content creators aren't really respected here as much as they would be in like a LA or a New York City or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know what you mean. I see a lot of people coming up in the game, whether it's podcasts or just overall content creators. There's a lot of people coming up on trying to do YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. And so you and your girl still do y'all's?
No, we do not. No, we do not. Okay. No, we do not. That came to an end. It was like a few months though. It went by. It just came to an end.
Yeah.
Because it's just, again,
you got tired?
It's just like not everyone's built to be talking in front of a microphone. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do YouTube and all that. You know, not everyone's for that.
Yeah, and it take a toll on people too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, like these YouTubers, man, hey, man, they be going crazy, man. They be snapping and shit, man, because they be taking off for real, though, bro.
They do.
Then they be giving the kids back and shit like you. It's like, man, y'all do too much on YouTube. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look what happened to Tech Stone, though. I mean, that's a good example of like, he got probably too big headed, you know what I'm saying? And got too comfortable that he could just kind of talk shit to whoever and troll, and then look what happened to him. Because if you look back to his old episodes, he talked shit a lot about people who make it out of the hood and end up in jail. Yeah. And then he ended up in jail. So it's like he kind of played himself because he got too big.
Man, at the end of the day, you know, Tech Stone is a street nigga, you know, and he lived by those codes, and, you know, not all street niggas are smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tech Stone had an opportunity. He would sit down with Jay-Z. He sat down with Rock Nation. He sat down with all the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? He should have stayed home. Yeah. You know? Casanova, man, is the idiot who invited him out, and now look where he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I might think about that. Casanova is locked up right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just all that shit. Like, they had the opportunities. But like at first, man, I was sad and I felt sorry for Tex, but it's like, Tex, you knew better. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody told you to stop picking on Troy. That wasn't even a fair fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't gaining nothing from it.
You wasn't gaining one thing. And then, like, man, it's just a mess. You know what I'm saying? Man, but I miss him on these mics, though.
Bro, I do too, bro. I've been listening to old episodes.
You know, that's the real OG had, like, he taught us how to, like, you know, just to be yourself on the mic. You ain't got to do it in a way where it's like a corporate way. You know what I'm saying? You can just be yourself.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it probably comes down to Star. I think Star is what really set the standard. But I know, but I'm talking for our generation, Tax was going to be the star.
Right.
And that's what's fucked up. There's nobody left. I mean, you could say Joe Budden, but like Joe Budden don't be. Like, Tax was wilding out damn near every episode. Star, same way. Star wilding out every episode. Right. Joe Budden really be, you know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to kind of be himself and also be the corporate level, too. Yeah. So, we ain't got nobody in that our generation no more since Tax locked up. Right. That kind of does that anymore.
See, Joe Budden is the most popular out of them, though. Like, like Star is still popular, but he ain't as popular as Joe, you know? So, Joe know he can't really wild out because it'll end up on... shit on TMZ the next day.
Shade room and all kind of shit.
Right. Yeah.
See, Star played himself too, though. That's the thing. I don't think a lot of people understand what he did too.
Like, what did he do?
He threatened to do something to DJ Envy's daughter at the time, back in like the early 2000s, I want to say. Oh, okay. Or maybe late 1990s. He threatened to do something to DJ Envy's daughter, like talking about where he knew where his daughter went to school at or something. It was just
so he went overboard.
Yeah, it was just a little petty radio beef, but he went on the radio saying stuff like that. Right. So then it kind of just went downhill from there.
Exactly. Man, so what do you think about Joe Budden's team?
I think honestly,
because I see you talking to him. Shit, damn near every day. Like,
I'll be tweeting that nigga. I'll be harassing.
And they be talking back though.
Yeah, I'll be hearing him and Ian, his agent.
Ian.
Yeah.
See, Ian is the brain too, though.
Yeah. Did you hear last episode? He 31.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
I thought that nigga was like 40.
Nah.
He young as hell.
Yeah, I knew Ian was young because they said that back in the day. Yeah, he was young.
I didn't know that man was so young.
He a beast though.
Yeah. I think so. To be able to handle Joe, I think he probably has.
Nah, but he got other people too that he handle, and they should be getting bags too.
I be wondering, do you know who they are?
Should he do Remy Ma?
Oh, really? He does rap? Okay.
Yeah, he does artists.
So he was Joe's agent or manager.
He was
as a rapper too, and then became.
I think as a rapper, and then just overall just business partner.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. See, you put me on game there. I didn't know that. But I think I think he's probably building.
But they fuck with him because of Joe. Like they seen what he was doing for Joe.
Oh, and you saying other people started coming on.
Right. I
get what you're saying.
Exactly.
I think what Joe's doing is bad. I think it's probably going to be in his own app or something. I don't know if you've seen Dame Dash Studios, but he has his own app.
Oh, he do?
I think Joe's probably going to end up doing like a subscription-based app. I think this Patreon thing was just trying to give him insight on how many people would fuck with it. And I think he's probably just going to transition to app, and it's going to be all direct to him. That's what I feel like he's probably going to do. Because his team, he said he's looking for another videographer, so I'm assuming he's going to have like Erickson, another videographer doing other stuff, and he about to just build for real something crazy, I think. Yeah. But we don't know what it is, but I'm excited to see.
Yeah, man, but you know, Joe shit, man, he started this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like the Joe Budden's TV, like he always was ahead of the curve on this shit, you know. But man, so how do you feel about the Patreon though? Because you got it.
Yeah, I did get it. Get it.
So what is it so far?
Yeah, they put out 3 episodes. They put one out this morning. Yeah, they put one out this morning. They put 2 out yesterday.
Yeah, is it raw?
And yeah, they ain't edit nothing. It's straight up. It feel like the old days when they was just on there talking that shit. They weren't really talking about certain topics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I like it, but I'm ready to see where it's headed because I feel like it's gonna be more than what people know.
Okay, yeah.
I would think so, but who knows?
You know it is though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't think people give Joe the respect he deserves either. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they don't. They try to laugh at him and shit. But but he putting the content first though. He not worried about the bag. He worried about the content. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I feel you on that.
Could you take somebody like Russ, like the rapper, right? You know, shit. He started on that one website, and he's still getting money from it. You know, because he put the content first. He didn't put the bag first, and then once he went worldwide, then his fans play this shit. Now he's still getting paid off that shit. That shit is crazy.
That kind of goes into what we doing too. I mean, I guarantee you've had people come to you trying to sponsor your podcast and stuff, but and I've had similar. If I wanted to reach out and get sponsors and stuff, but I feel like content is first, and I want to build it up enough. And also, I don't want to interrupt the listener experience too, so where people just listen straight through and not have to listen to ads or nothing too.
Exactly. And it got to be like. Shit, it got to make sense too, though, because I'm just not gonna just put you on just because you want a nigga shit to shine, though. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to respect the content, though. Exactly.
Got to make sense first.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, man. So where you going with it this year, though?
I don't know. That's the problem I'm having, because I don't know. Like I wake up every day ready to do something different.
Oh, you do?
I want to go buy a new camera. I want to go get a new mic. I want to just change stuff around.
Yeah.
It's like
well, I see the new setup, man. That shit clean. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I gotta give you your flowers again, bro. Because I never thought like to have an idea to really. I ain't gonna say I didn't look at the importance of my studio, but when I came here and see how much work and effort you put into your studio, I was like, I need to do more to my shit. So I think that's when I started changing everything. Cause I was like, I'll go to Brandy shit. This shit look clean. Like I like the way studio is. So like I need to put more effort into my studio. Cause
nah, man, your shit was clean. Shit when I came out,
and I ain't think so. That's just crazy. Man, you know what I'm saying? I think that's just that's how we are as creators. Though we just always could do more. We feel like we do better. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Then you got the laptop out. You know what I'm saying? So does that help you?
The MacBook having the laptop out?
Yeah,
it does. Like it
look professional. Though,
yeah. Well, and that's that little bit like that Joe Budden influence, because he got his little laptop out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
And I used to put like questions on there, like have my questions typed out.
Oh, okay.
When I do episodes by myself, though, I do have an article pulled up or stuff too.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna start going back to that, having questions and stuff like that written out, just so I don't have it out. I mean, I don't have it out for no reason, but still like having more of a reason to have it out.
Right.
But it does look more professional. I know what you're saying.
Shit, the Breakfast Club like be having their laptops out.
Yeah, Charlamagne the God does. I be seeing that now.
Right. Yeah. Like it's all about making the guests feel comfortable and welcome. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta have your shit laid out, shit for them, then man, go on and type it up.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, like I was telling them, this motherfucking chair is comfortable. I feel comfortable as hell in it. It's interesting though, like how people just don't pay attention to stuff. Like I was watching your vlog yesterday, and you were talking about how the microphones came out and like how the ones you had before this, the way they were, how you feel like it wasn't comfortable enough and the way this swing a certain way. And I'm like, people don't pay attention to little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like it really don't. And it's crazy because it's something really small. Like you could have kept your old microphones if you wanted to, but this is like appealing. It looks better, but like, it also is more comfortable because I can just sit this back and chill instead of having the microphone before, the Rode microphone you had.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying, but I just be thinking, I'm like, damn, people don't understand how much stuff you can just change all the time if you really wanted to.
Exactly. And like they they don't understand the cost of it either, though. You know what I'm saying? Because we not getting no money from it. You know what I'm saying? But we keep on feel like that we got to upgrade, though.
Yeah. That's one thing you said in your vlog yesterday. You was like, I ain't rich. I ain't got no bread. Like, I ain't got money.
Nah, I ain't got no money. Shit, I dumped all my money into this like studio, and then I dumped all my money into the dispensary. So shit, like, hey man, I'm flat broke. You know what I'm saying?
I told motherfucker, I'm like, I'm glad my car go through if I swipe that bitch to go get some food.
Bless,
bro. Because I'm like, man, y'all don't understand how much money this shit is, bro. Like, this shit costs bread to do a podcast or any content creation. You really care about your shit, it costs money.
Bro, it costs any type of bread. Like, if you believe in yourself and your dream, that shit gonna cost you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care if you a director, shit a rapper, shit a lawyer,
photographer, whatever. Yeah.
All that shit, if you believe in yourself and you want to push yourself and you believe that you can do it, that shit gonna cost for the startup. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. Hey man,
you rather be investing in yourself than someone else. That's how I just feel. You know what I'm saying? It's way more fulfilling when I buy a new microphone or maybe a new camera. Now, did it hurt my pockets? Yeah, but it just feels better because it's going to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm trying to build something.
Right. And that shit will come back too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it will.
Like the money will come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm waiting on my my 1400 though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Joe Biden better quit playing. He better quit playing. You know, I noticed something. I see you be tweeting about politics once in a while. I be thinking, I'm like, I forget we have a president now. Because I feel like at the time, Donald Trump was like, since he was so like out there, you knew like he would be tweeting something wild. Like every day you had a reminder of who our president was. But now I'd be like, I forget Joe Biden, our president, bro.
Yeah, man, he gonna be doing so much little sneaky shit, man, up underneath the thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
he gonna get away with some shit. He definitely is.
Yeah, but I try to stay away from that shit on the podcast, though, man, because people be getting their feelings so much about it because they don't do their research.
So you better than me. You better than me. I don't hold back. I don't give a fuck. That's how I've always been.
Nah, like I don't give a fuck at all. But I know how soft people are. You know what I'm saying? True. Because they got Trump out, man. But Trump did the most shit for black people ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think
they don't want to listen to me, though. You know what I'm saying?
We can get off this, but I'll say this: I feel like it's more of Trump's antics that got him out of office. You know what I'm saying? I think it was more of his antics. And,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
You know
I don't think necessarily it was his policies people didn't agree with. I mean, some policies.
They can't.
But it was more of his antics and shit people got tired of.
Yeah. Man, I know that the hood was up, you know what I'm saying, like during COVID because of Trump, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, yeah, man, so where you gonna take it, though? You know what I'm saying? Like this year, like with the content, like you said that you want to get like a new camera. You said
I want to get a new camera. I want to start doing like I'm stop saying I want. I'm gonna start doing like little skits and marketing because I feel like that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Yeah. Because like I feel like the content's there, like all my content. Right. But I feel like I just need to market myself better.
Yeah, to get the attraction.
Yeah, and I need to network, put myself out there. I'm fucking like it's weird because like I don't really like people. Right. But I do a podcast.
That's the same thing with me,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying?
That shit weird, ain't it?
I don't fucking like people.
I don't hang with people, bro.
I don't. Bro. People weird as fuck. So like I don't fuck with people, but at the same time when I want to do something like this, I'm trying to build like a brand. I guess you want to say. You gotta network, you gotta go out there and meet people and shit. But like at the end of the day, it comes down to I fucking don't like people. Right, so it's like hard to, you know what I'm saying, mix that and try to succeed, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I can't stand, like I don't know what it is. It's just you can't fuck with everybody.
Nah, you really can't. And they be weird though, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy be off is what you saying though. You know what I'm saying? Like people's energy be off and you don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, when you in your mode and doing your thing and editing, that's when you most happy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you in your room and your shit, you know what I'm saying?
Locked in, tapped in, I know, you know that feeling. I'll be locked in editing a video or something. And I mean, it's like tedious, it get annoying, but like I like it, you know what I'm saying? I like making the clips and trying to edit the graphics and such. But I feel you.
Yeah, man, but men need, they need hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody got a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like they just go to work, watch TV, and go back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you got hobbies where we get excited to get off, and go do what we do and start this. You know what I'm saying?
Like I'll be taking off work sometimes. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta record an episode. I gotta take off work.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Yeah, but that's like one of my biggest. Like it fucking terrifies me. I'm like, how are people comfortable with working at 9 to 5, going home, watching TV, and then going back to work the next day, and that's all they do Monday through Sunday. Because on the weekends they sleep and rest up because they work 40 hours a week through Monday through Friday.
Yeah, because they didn't put themselves in position where they got to. You know what I'm saying? They got all them bills that they put themselves. See this shit right here, shit that we in, man. This shit is small, and I'm a millennial. You know what I'm saying? So I don't spend a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't gotta have all these extra ass jobs like I had. Like when I was in Texas and I was podcasting, I was working on planes. Shit, I had a house that I couldn't afford, so all my money was going to that. You know what I'm saying? This cheap ass shit right here, shit, I can afford it and still, you know. Yeah. Shit, I can maneuver it like if I got to take off and podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's crazy. You probably living in a house that you pay all that money for, but you never was there because you was probably working to pay for the motherfucker.
And wasn't happy in the motherfucker either, though. Yeah. Because you're not doing nothing to make you happy.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I won't say it's one of my biggest fears, but something that I think about to help me keep motivated. Like, I really don't want to live. Like right now I work at Amazon, so I be moving boxes and shit, and I be thinking to myself, I do not want to do this for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not want to do this at all for the rest of my life. Yeah,
man, but you at that age where you can try anything, though, bro.
Yeah, I am young. I forget I'm young, but it don't feel like it, but I forget that shit.
Yeah, bro, like, in your head right now, like, just your headspace is above like your peers in your like in your age group. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see that you don't want to do that forever. They still going to the club and clubbing and doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool because I think that's what you're supposed to do. But you got a vision of where you want to go with it, though, and that's the most important, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like kind of like double sided on that because like since I am so young and I'm at the age. I got people around me who are maybe going to college or like working those real jobs. So that I won't say they're ahead of me, but they live on their own or they got their own shit going on. So it's like little old me here, my little social group. I'm doing this podcast stuff, I'm doing content creation. So it's like I'm alone in a sense. That's why I say I'm happy I got you because I can look at your shit and be kind of, you know, I'm like, I'm not the only one out here struggling, but you know, I still live with my moms and shit. I'm still trying to figure life out while I'm also trying to build this brain and do this podcast stuff at the same time.
Yeah, but you're doing what you want to do, though.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to, You
need to stop trying to live up to other people's standards and what the world wants you to be. And just because they got at college and all that other shit, man, that shit don't mean nothing in this COVID.
You're right about
like,
that.
The papers don't mean, like, it's about networking out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that you do, shit, man, you can show people that you a networker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got 100 episodes. So that right there says that you work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So man, like you got to stop, man, just stop worrying about what other people is thinking because you really don't know at the end of the day, do you?
Yeah, you're right. I ain't thinking about it from like that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. COVID put shit in perspective like a lot right now.
COVID put a lot of shit in perspective. Yeah, man, but you called it though, man. Yeah. Like, how was it, man?
Oh, man.
Because we were supposed to link up last year on the bridge.
Yeah, we was.
Yeah.
So it was like first few days I had symptoms where I just felt like body aches and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, I didn't feel good. Like, I know I didn't feel good, and I was like, "Fuck, it might be COVID," but I didn't know because they say you get cold like symptoms. But then next thing you know, I could not taste, and I said, "Oh shit!" And I couldn't smell nothing.
Damn.
So I was like, "Fuck!" So I even got tested, and I had it, and I sat in my room for like, all I did was play video games. That's all I could do.
Damn.
Because I didn't want to go create no content. I didn't want to be touching all my equipment.
Oh, okay, right.
But I recorded one episode, but I wiped everything down after the fact. But I didn't want to be in there consistently. But anyways, I just sat in my room, play video games. But it ain't fun at all. It is not fun, like at all, bro. Like I don't wish it on nobody.
That shit ain't fun. That shit real.
It's solely off the fact losing your taste and smell. I don't think motherfuckers understand like. You lose your taste and smell. That shit kind of reality check. It's like fuck, bro. Like, because you could be craving something and then you eat it, and it's like you don't get no sensation. Like it's just weird as fuck. Like you don't want to eat or do nothing because it's just like you ain't got no taste. You can't taste shit. You can't smell nothing. It's weird as fuck.
Nah, man. I'm glad you over that shit, though.
Man, I'm glad I was able to honestly like get it so I could experience it to realize like what COVID is, but I am obviously happy I was able to beat it. But it's something I'm glad I was able to realize what the fuck, because I was out here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I'm not. I be out here, like I be at the clubs and shit now, but still at the time, bro, I was talking hella shit about COVID, bro, hella shit. So I think that was kind of like a little humble moment. Like, hey, nigga, shut the fuck up. I think COVID was like, hey, nigga, shut the fuck up. So
yeah. Damn, man, that's wicked, man.
Yeah, we was supposed to do it on the bridge, though. I forgot about that.
Oh, God, we was. Yeah, man, you had caught it and shit, man. You know what I mean? But nah, man, we linked up this year, though. You know what I'm saying? So, man, with this new generation coming in, like, shit, is it, like, are they challenging you, shit, for the content?
Meaning as in what? What do you mean exactly?
I mean that shit, like there's new podcasters around now, you know what I'm saying?
Are you saying like, is it helping me like motivate me type of thing to keep pushing type of thing? Yeah, I say so. There's other podcasters out here that I see coming up, and I like to see it because, like I said, it does give me something else to look at. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I'm not alone out here. Right. And yeah, I can look at you, but you input like so much time and work into the game. It's like I said, I got to catch up to you, but I can't really catch up. But yeah, there's people that I see coming up. I've had multiple people reach out to me trying to start a podcast, and they actually end up starting them. There's a few that have started them, and I like to see it. I just like, again, what I go back to is people put respect on the names that have created this space for them. Right. You locally, for example, but on a bigger scale, the Tax Stones, the Combat Jacks, especially stuff like that. I'm like, people need to also make sure to realize. But that's in our culture though. You know what I'm saying? That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's in the Joe Budden, Combat Jacks, and the Charlemagne's, man, and the Brilliant Idiots. Yeah. That's in that realm. You know what I'm saying? But the podcast shit, man, it's been around since what? Shit, they said like 2000. You know what I'm saying? Because it was on the iPhone app. Yeah. Like the whole time. We just wasn't hip to it. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I don't feel like they got to pay homage, but they do need to. But they do need to do their research of how this game started. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And who's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I be seeing like a lot of people act like they was the first one to do it. And I don't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? Because I just know that they don't know their history. Yeah. You know
that's what I mean. Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I know you just kind of be signing off, but I'm like, you really, 4 years is a long fucking time. So you really done put your work into this game. And I really do, like, because you be posting like your episodes, like the paper with your episodes on it. Yeah. And I'm like, you really done had fucking everybody from the city on. Oh, God. So it really did open the doors for a lot of people, like upcoming, for like me and the other people that's going to come up. They maybe not be in the same space, but like, you've also showed versatility too, you know what I'm saying? So they might end up reaching out to somebody like you had the OKC Cake Lady on. Yeah. And then you had people like Neighborhood Barbie on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's way different. You know what I'm saying? Right,
exactly. Nah, but it's a shot of Brandy, so just whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I be telling people, like, because my homeboy, man, that I interviewed, Keezy, man, he said that he don't want to smoke on his shit, but he do want to, but he don't. I'm like, nigga, you not getting no check from that. Ain't no corporate, like, they not gonna judge you on no shit on no smoking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, like, people are so used to a standard that's not there no more. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, you can do whatever, like the No Jumper podcast, man. They just do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? And that's really like the most popular podcast out right now.
Yeah. I don't know if you seen, he had Kevin Samuels on. Yeah. Then before that, he be having like porn stars on random. I'm like, that nigga really shows versatility, like, for sure. Like, you can hate on him. He built it though. He really did build it like that. Yeah.
Like, he built that platform. Like, they can try to hate him because he's white, but he built it up though. You know what I'm saying?
You be listening to Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with him. And the fact he's from here blows my mind.
Bro, like, it's motivation. He didn't pop until he was 50.
I didn't know he was that old. I figured he was up there, but damn, that's Godfather, crazy.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't pop until he was 50. He been doing it for like 5 years on YouTube. Yeah. He wasn't doing it like this. He wasn't talking to the women. He was talking to the men to try to get their dress game up. Yeah. But that don't always work. You know what I'm saying? Because men really don't support shit like women do. You know what I'm saying? So he switched it up, man. Shit, man. He didn't save the game for us.
That's what he's saying. I'm like, that, like, I don't know if there's somebody else out here like him. I'm like, he really might be the, the highest of the high. You know what I'm saying? Of like what you can get.
He's the only one. He's the only one ever who has broke it down like he's breaking it down right now to these women.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's super facts.
Yeah, he's the only one ever to break it down like this, bro. He didn't change the game from OKC, East Side. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pop it to his 50, so that's why I don't be worrying about it, bro. It only take one viewer to get you to somebody, like a network. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, just keep pushing, and it's gonna come. Like you can't just be waiting for it though, because shit, like you don't know when it's gonna come. He didn't know that was gonna pop and be on World Star and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just doing his regular show.
Yeah, and that shit was out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
I feel like I started hearing about him out of nowhere, but
right.
I think that's one thing that goes into it though. Is like he's very authentic. You know what I'm saying? He ain't playing a part. He being real with these women and just real in general. He keeping it a buck with everybody.
Exactly.
And I think that's what has made him so big. He's being authentic, but it did take time, but it's worth it probably now because that man. Right. I mean, he's a celebrity now. I would say, I mean, maybe like B-list, C-list, but he's a celebrity. Like, people know who he is now.
Yeah, like he's helping the celebrity. I mean, he's telling the celebrities like, just because you are a celebrity don't mean that you gonna,
find a man.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like facts.
Yeah, that shit funny when they be talking about they want a man to make this much income, and he be like, "There's only a percentage of men that make the income in the whole." I'm like, damn, like he giving them.
Yeah, they don't know that history.
Yeah, they can't deny it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, man. I think you need to go to YouTube too, though. Mm-hmm. I think you need to build a YouTube channel and just talk about whatever on there and just go live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And build that community too, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see you being a good YouTuber too, though.
You saying outside the podcast stuff?
Like the YouTube is still a podcast. It's just live.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It's just should have pre-recorded. Like you already used to doing an hour-long podcast. Mm-hmm. A YouTube video, they only want you to do 10 to 15 minutes, and then you can load that and build your like your fan base, and then once you build it up, then you can start going live, and then they'll start giving you bread and stuff like that.
I ain't gonna lie, the only reason why I'm concerned about going live because I be saying some wild shit, so I'm like, bro, I don't want to say something.
Like Kevin Simmons don't.
Yeah, like that's the thing. That's true. I just never know how
they be
far.
donating.
They do donate too. That's one thing. They
donate 500, 300. You know what I'm saying? But his market is real working men, corporate men though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's his whole thing. Like the high value man. Yeah.
I just think because like I guess that's the problem, finding your audience type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's the biggest.
That's really what it is. Comes down to because there might be people who are attracted to that person that say wild shit and they don't care what they say. They don't get offended. And they might like somebody like me who don't hold back. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with me. But I've thought about that too. I've always wanted to do that, like go live and just be able to interact with people on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like that's what I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a real show. Like, like that's like not on Facebook, but on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But even on Facebook, like people got like good setups and good shows. You know what I'm saying? Because my mental health class that I'm gonna invite you to is on YouTube. I mean on Facebook, and they got a cool setup too.
You know and it's live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like they got certain cameras that you can go live on. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's on the phone that you can go live and you can switch the cameras up and it's still HD. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, it looks fun though. It looks fun. Like the interactive live setup, it does look fun. I do want to try it out one day.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
You know
I do want to do it, but that's the thing when you go live, you do got to have somewhat of an audience so you can interact the whole time and have something to bounce out of, and constant topics coming in, whatever it may be. Like what Kevin Simmons done, people join in. Right. Like I want to do that shit too. Have call-ins, be calling people, do all that fun shit. It does look cool.
Yeah, but you gotta. Yeah, man, but you got to build it like you did the podcast, though. See, that's what I'm doing with the vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dropping the 10-minute videos and trying to build up the subscribers. Yeah. And once I get, like, 300 or something, then I'll start going live, But the main thing is to get to 1,000 subscribers so you can start getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
But that's where you got to help me out, bro. That's what we was talking about earlier. How the hell you network But like, because I don't fucking like being out in social environments and having to talk to people and shit. But at the end of the day, networking is important in this situation.
Yeah, shit.
So what do? Do you just kind of just say fuck it and just go ahead in like I'm gonna have to deal with it and just chop it over people and just
like far as what? Like
networking and shit. Cause like you obviously out here like you know a lot of people and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But like we just talking about we don't fucking like being around people at the same time. So it's like
I've been in but you gotta realize I've been in the streets since like 12. You know what I'm saying? Shit, going to the face-offs, the dance parties. Man, the Frontier City used to have like a little clubs and shit. So that's where I got to know people. You know what I'm saying? And then the AAU, and then I went to Edmond, but I stayed on the north side. And then at the college, shit, I was in the clubs, shit, every week. You know, so once you know people in the club, and then they see you out, and then that's where you just build it. So I've been in the game for a long time, but as far as the podcasting, people already knew me.
So most of the people that come on here, you know them prior to?
Nah, they don't know me, but once you show people, like you did like on 100 episodes, once you show people that you working and then they see that it's something positive for them, then they'll come. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like if I was clowning people and had like a drama, this should be bigger than what it is, but people wouldn't come on though because they don't want that look.
I get
you know what I'm saying? Like if I was talking shit like Tax and a Charlemagne, then this should be way bigger than what it is though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, a lot of drama comes with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, say if we had like a local show that talks about local shit like all the time, and the local little shit that be on Facebook and
like Shade Room, but like Oklahoma type shit.
Yeah, that shit'd be the biggest shit ever. Motherfuckers would be tuned in. Motherfuckers would be waiting shit to be tuned in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
I was thinking that too.
I didn't want to go that route.
I was thinking that if somebody did local news, like talk about local drama and shit, it would be big, but it wouldn't be worth it at the end of the day because it ain't good energy to be putting out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not good attention.
And then they'll see you at the local Walmart. Then what you gonna do?
They gonna put hands on you.
Yeah. See, like a Tax Stone, he can go back to his borough and not be seen. You know what I'm saying? This Oklahoma shit, like, we right on top of each other. So you gonna see him eventually. Yeah. Yeah, so it wasn't worth it, bro.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I guess I just gotta put myself out there. I forget, like me and you have an age difference, obviously. So you done been out there, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you've been in the streets.
Man, 20 plus, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm still fresh out here, so
yeah, man. But you at the age where shit, man, you could rebuild, you could build, you can try something else. You can you already got 100 before 25. I had 100 at 32. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can go to a YouTube and still be successful and shit. And so can I. You know what I'm saying? Because I just said that Kevin did it at 50. So, bro, there's no time limit on this shit. On this on this audio shit. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the name is still going. Shit, the pioneer of this shit. Man, on the radio. Shit that you just mentioned.
Talking about the Breakfast Club?
Nah. Howard Stern.
Oh shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this audio shit, bro. Ain't no age limit on this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's gonna pop. You just want it to pop because you seen all these other podcasters get bags from this shit. And it be frustrating. I'd be frustrated too, but shit, what can we do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that 85 South, they shit going up.
Oh, for real? Hey, one thing. Oh, fuck. $1 million worth of game too.
Going up.
That shit going up, and that's again out of nowhere. They came out of nowhere now. Like, it's like they took over the landscape. You know what I'm saying? They do something very, very different and unique because Gilly and Wallow have a certain relationship to where they clowning on each other and shit the whole time, but they also got a guest. But it's like they really kicking it with their guests, just like the 85 South show. It's like they just kicking it with their niggas. Yeah, it's not like a Joe Budden type where they interviewing somebody or Charlemagne the God thing or even a Tax.
Yeah, they just kicking game.
It's like they legit just sitting there kicking and talking about bullshit. They ain't even interviewing necessarily. They can, but they just bullshitting the whole time.
Right. Yeah, man. But Gilly was doing that shit on Instagram for a long time, though. You know
I'm just learning about Gilly. Really, be honest with you. I wasn't really knowing what he was doing before.
Yeah, Gilly. He been doing audio shit. You know what I'm saying? So then he stepped into the podcast, and it was easy for him because he been doing it though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah.
And once, man, like a personality shit is gonna pop regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like you take a DC Young Fly. He's so talented, he was gonna pop regardless wherever he was. You know what I'm saying? Because the talent is there. You know, he rap, he sing, he funny as hell, he in the movies, but he still got that tat in the middle of his head. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still hood. Like his talent, shit, like his talent got him there, is what I'm trying to say. So regardless of where you at, like people gonna find the talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do got a lot of talent. And we started on Instagram, didn't he? Like Vine and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just clowning people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that.
About that.
Yeah, man. But that right there is talent, though.
Yeah. Now he on some big ass. 85 South show is big as hell now.
Bro, they bigger than. I think they get more bags than the Joe Budden show, man, because they be always on the road. They always on the road.
Them touring and shit. I ain't thinking about that. That touring bag is big. They be sold out too.
Bro, they
and then they do the merch and shit. Yeah, I ain't thinking about that.
You know, but then you got the Instagram like comedians too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a Dez, shit like a Drewski, shit like a Country Wayne. These people are now getting bags off Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like this Country Wayne interview, I just like, man, he getting all type of bread off these shit off them videos. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he been here for a minute too, though. Yeah,
and to see Drewski came out of nowhere too. I'm like. Unless you're just paying attention that much, then you be like, oh no, I've been on him. But I'm like, if on landscape, like the broad community, just in the like American society type of thing, I guess I want to say. Social media is what I'm really trying to say. Is like he came out of nowhere for everybody for on social media wise. Like, unless you really just tapped into him from Atlanta or whatever it may be, he came out of nowhere. I think he's from Atlanta. I don't know where he's from, but he really came out of nowhere and he just kind of took over social media. And now nigga kicking like Drake and shit.
Exactly. I'm
like, that is wild as fuck. This like you said earlier, if you putting out the content and you got the talent, like it might take a minute or it may not. It could be one video that you was just fucking around on and that motherfucker popped. And then now he in Drake's music video. I'm like, that is crazy as hell what social media could do nowadays.
Exactly. But you take the kid who just did the Fat Joe record. You know what I'm saying? He was on Twitter just DJing and showing his blends off. And somehow that motherfucker got back to Joe and he hit him up immediately. And now he's on a future song with Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Just off the Twitter and just off him doing his blends on his own time and then showing it to us. Now he on the biggest record shit right now. And shit, like this spring and summer, that motherfucker gonna be so big.
Man, it just show you, I guess, where social media can take you, though. It really does, bro. Really does. Like you said, it could be one video, one episode, wherever it may be. Somebody might just find that bitch and it just reach the masses.
Right. Exactly.
And then it should change your life.
Exactly. Yeah, man. I'm glad I got to talk to another podcast, man. It was getting too rappy on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but it's good though, because like I said, you give rappers and even DJs and shit the platform.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, the thing about the rappers is they love to talk about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I invite them on because I know they do. And then I invite them on and kiss their ass and tell them how great they are and shit like that, you know? So they not going to turn that down, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm playing their music and letting people know about it and shit. Hell no, they're not going to turn that down. So I know that I got content shit on the rappers, though. You know what I'm saying?
I just I don't know what it is. Like, I do want to interview some rappers, but I'm like, I never want to make it like it's not that I feel like I can't sit down with rappers and such. I just, like you said, my versatility, like earlier, about my versatility and stuff. And you've even had that too, but it's like I want to have in-depth, meaningful conversations. Not saying rappers can't do that.
Right.
But you know what I mean? There's some rappers you're going to run into that they ain't got nothing really to say, I guess you want to say or talk about. No in-depth shit. It's just a bunch of, I guess, hood politics, how they grew up and shit, but they ain't really nothing about no in-depth life stories or like we're gonna have an in-depth, meaningful learning conversation.
Right.
But there's some rappers out here that would do that, obviously, and then there's some that just ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, but you really gotta live this music shit, you know what I'm saying? Because shit, I'm gonna be real, shit, I made it cool to interview a OKC artist, you know what I'm saying? Because like before then, didn't nobody really give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? But now it's cool to interview an artist, you know what I'm saying? But you really got to give a fuck because these artists, they act like they Drake.
I agree with that.
It's like, nah, nigga, you ain't Drake yet, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you're still talented as fuck, and the talent is there.
Yeah.
But you gotta kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta relax too, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I agree with that, though. Like I said, you done had everybody on in the city doing anything, but the rappers thing. So I get what you mean. Like, I feel like you did open the door for people to be open to interviewing rappers, and rappers to be comfortable and used to being on a podcast or any interview space, I guess you want to say. Yeah.
Well, I came in with the drama, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to make it like a source and vibe type deal, and you know, it was just drama from the gate. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my best episodes is the first Chris McCain. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, but I fucked with the rappers, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they fuck with me. And I really listen to their music, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want to talk about where they was when they created it. You know what I'm saying? Because I care about that type of shit. But you got to care about it to fuck with it. Like, you just can't fuck with it just because you'll be like, nigga, what? Who are you?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be some people that are trying to get their interview or whatever, and they don't even care about it. They just want that street hood rapper on or whatever. Yeah, they don't really give a damn at the end of the day.
Nah, they don't care about they don't care about it, man. They know it's gonna get them traction.
Facts,
you know
bro. Yeah.
They know it's gonna get them traction, but they don't care about the artist. I really care about the artist. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them to do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And all the other podcasters and I want them to do good too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I want them to have 1 million viewers or whatever they put out to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting back what I put out. You know what I'm saying? Like, me giving back to the community, should I get it back tenfold? You know what I'm saying? Because I shouldn't have a dispensary because I ain't got the bread like that. But somehow I do, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's just giving the good energy to the universe and to what I'm doing, though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'll be thinking about shit way ahead.
No, I feel that's the law of attraction. Like, I tell people, you know, your thoughts become things at the end of the day. So if you think of positive things, no matter if you feel like you can access it or not, it'll come to you, and you'll be surprised by, like, damn, like I said, you didn't expect to have a dispensary.
Exactly.
We didn't expect to probably be doing this podcast game for so long and having merch and logos everywhere and shit. It's like, wow, but when you think about it enough and you believe in yourself enough, it'll come true in a blink of an eye.
And you need to put that sticker over the apple, man, like Joe, man. Come on, man.
Facts, bro. Facts. Man, so what do you think? I don't know. You think it's going to become something like, you know, upcoming podcasters and content creators? Or you think it's going to eventually be able to be something bigger than what it is now? Or you think there's not ever going to be that because we ain't got the executives and the big time people going to step in?
Nah, I ain't about the executive because anybody can see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you on IG, like you on YouTube, but what I'm seeing is they don't want the other person to trump them or something. Like, they don't want the other person to blow. I ain't scared of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody blow up from here on a podcast before me, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever's for them is for them, and whatever's for me is for me. So I'm not in no competition with nobody. I'm not trying to compete. I'm not trying to, like, down talk. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever they put out, like, when they wanted to start, they should keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how hard this shit is. You know what I'm saying? But I know that people are worried about other people too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to hurt people if they trying to go to the next level because they need to be tunnel vision on their shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I do say that at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about it. I always tell, I'm saying Brandy the OG. Yeah, Brandy set the standard. Ain't nobody fucking with him.
Nah, you know man, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? And you found me just on some genuine shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with you, man, because you was trying to look for some content and you found me on IG through the hashtag. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people who find me on shit on Facebook and shit, and they take my little shit. I be seeing little shit that these niggas be taking, and I don't be saying nothing because it ain't about that, you know? Because if you want to start something like this shit, like, you got to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Just like people now come to you to start it because they know that you put the work in and you a leader on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the highest, man. There's a lot of people doing a lot of shit out here that's like, if you go down to Dallas, there's probably like 1,000 of us that's trying to get on.
Yeah, that's true. That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying?
No,
like, true. In Houston, like, there's some podcasts in Houston, nigga, that's going up that man, that ain't even got signed yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I still like talking my shit though. I'm out here. I be telling people, they be like, who you talking about? Because I'm about to go sit down with my OG. They like, who you talking about? I'm like, my nigga Brandy.
No, man, I appreciate it, man. And shit, and I always reach out, man, like if you need help with a guest or something, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll give you that word, that step, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Already. Yeah, man, I appreciate it though, man. Like, is there anything else you want to get off your chest on the pod?
Hey, don't ask me that. We end up with some shit. Don't ask me that. Look, let me ask you this. Okay,
yeah,
we was talking about the Kevin Samuels thing earlier. What do you think about that? Like, what he says to these women. Do you think women have unreal standards?
Oh, I think Kevin Samuels is the best thing to happen to dating.
Okay.
Ever, you know, because they've never heard it like this. It's like, okay, hold on, baby. You got 2 kids, you over 30, and you want a nigga who make a shit 100,000 for what? There's no value to it, baby. Like, just calm down and date on your level. It's basically telling women you need to date on your level, and the normal guy is okay to date. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can tell how they think of themselves. You know what I'm saying? They be women way overweight, still thinking that they qualify for a man, you know, who's been taking care of his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, on his shit. Why should he stop for you? You know what I'm saying? He's been putting in the work to become a lawyer and $100,000 person. You know what I'm saying? Why should he do this for you? And that's what he's waking them up to.
See, I be thinking about that type of shit since I am young, obviously. I just be sitting out here and I follow a lot of these women on social media, and they tweet about like men ain't shit type of thing, or man, I need to have a man to do this, this and that. Right. I be wanting to say, what do you offer?
Yeah, what do you do?
What the fuck do you do?
Yeah, and that's what he has woken it up. It's like, okay, what do you bring to the table for a man? You don't know how to take care of a man. You don't know how to talk to a man. You don't know how to stroke a man's ego. It's like, what do you do, baby? You know what I'm saying? And that's what he doing, man. I love Kevin Samuels. So I'm watching this shit on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know what I'm saying?
And it's surprising to me that he's existing in this culture, this cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? This culture very sensitive, but he out here still.
Because the men are taking up. Because the men are taking up for him, and the women know it's true though.
Yeah,
they just trying to manipulate. You know, but he's stopping all the manipulation though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they call in and they expose themselves. It's like, I want this, but I've been doing this. Well, if you want these results, then why you ain't been working out?
I think what it comes down to is just accountability, and I don't think
that's what it all
men or women, but in this case, we'll talk about the women. Obviously, they don't want to take that accountability because, like you said, if you want a $100,000 man, but you ain't living like you ain't on his level of that, then what makes you think because you may be attractive or whatever it may be, that he's supposed to stop his goals and his ambitions just because of you?
Exactly.
That shit is crazy to me though. I just always think, I'm like, this man really coming up in a cancel culture environment where people sensitive as hell. Yeah. And he on there saying, girl, you not no 10, you was 6. I'm like, shit.
Right. But if you go on YouTube, there's all type of videos of them using his content to talk about it. So that's like, it's lazy content because they're taking what he's saying and then they're making a video about what he's saying. So there's people that eating just off that. You know what I'm saying?
Making the reaction videos and shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. That's low key where the bread at. So I be seeing a lot of people get big off these reaction channels, which is crazy because they making content out of somebody else's content.
Yeah. So I be watching it. Man, I be on YouTube all day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I got YouTube Premium, you know. So I don't have to have the video on. It's still like a podcast to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on YouTube way more than anything. Bro.
Yeah,
you know
I am too. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like it's like content creators. YouTube is like us watching YouTube and listening to shit is like us kind of studying in a way. You know what I mean?
At the same time,
that's what we do, and what we consume consumes us too. So like, if we watching good content and we seeing stuff, we're gonna kind of, it helps inspire us to create something similar, or do something on our own kind of level. But like, I like the way that looked. I like the way he said this, did that.
Exactly.
Let me take a little bit of that and do my own thing with it. But yeah, no, I feel you on that. I be on YouTube a lot, and I don't be like, it's weird to me. I got friends and shit. I'm like, oh, bro, you know about this? You know about this? They're like, nah. I'm like,
don't.
I'm like, damn, I really am like one of the only niggas that be on YouTube heavy like that.
Yeah, bro, you a chosen one, and you got to realize, bro, you a chosen one, and not everybody gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Because your mind is ahead of people. You know what I'm saying? They in this, they in the TV realm. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch TV, then you'll know about what's going on TV and all the sports. I don't know about all the sports. You know what I'm saying? Like the Super Bowl was my second full game I watched. You know, I just don't care about it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing my own thing. I can't be watching the game and I got, you know what I'm saying, like shit to do on this podcast shit.
Yeah, nigga be trying to edit some shit. I be missing games. I'm missing all kind of shit. I'm like, fuck. But people don't understand. It take forever to edit them videos and trying to edit shit and get shit right. It take forever.
I'm telling you, bro. But man, keep pushing, bro. Cause your shit is looking good, man. It's looking 4K. Got the big ass videos, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
That shit look good, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. I'm trying, bro. But I'm glad I came back on, bro. I like sitting down talking with you, chopping up with you.
Yeah, man. That's any time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we shit, man, be talking off air, man. The niggas don't know. You know
but we be talking for hours, huh? About this random shit.
Man. But tell them where they can get you at, man.
The Alexander Taylor Show on Instagram. The Alexander Taylor Show on YouTube, and that's on same thing, Spotify.
Okay,
Apple Podcasts. Goddamn Google Podcasts. I'm pretty sure. iHeartRadio.
Oh, okay. Are you on iHeartRadio?
I think I am.
Okay,
I'll be forgetting because I'm on so many, but really come down to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube.
Okay.
You can reach me on Instagram as well, Alexander Taylor Show.
Yeah. And are you looking at the numbers?
I'll be keeping track of them still. Look, this man be telling me not to look at the numbers. Oh man, but I do it because it's like I want to keep up with what people are enjoying more than others. So I'll be wondering, but it ain't good sometimes. I ain't gonna cap. I'll be sitting there getting my head about it.
You gotta correct for yourself.
I feel you on that.
You gotta correct for yourself.
So you still don't look at your numbers ever?
Nah.
It's weird to me. It's not weird, but I'll be like, damn, you really don't, because I do. So
I don't. Like my editor, like is trying to give me to give her the numbers for the media kit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care about that. I don't care to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because it might discourage me. And it's like, shit, why did I buy all this if I got this type of number right here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I bought all this because I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit make me happy. You know what I mean?
I guess that's what my issue is. I'll be telling you about. I'm like, I be want to pay and get so much shit and spend way more money.
Right.
But you're right. I guess I'll be seeing the numbers. I'm like, damn, do I really want to do that? Huh?
I said, would you feel like it ain't worth it to you?
Well, it is because it makes me happy. Yeah. But it's that little doubt in the back of my mind where I'm like, damn, I look at the numbers like, you know, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But you got to realize, as soon as they discover you, you already ready with all your equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like you already ready with the editing. You know, so they'll have to pay you double because you do your editing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, man. And your shit is positive. So it's like, you know, that's going to get a bag before the negative shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't let it discourage you, man. Just keep pushing, man. Keep doing your thing. Your shit looking good. Your shit going up, man. You passed 100, man. And
appreciate it, bro.
You know what I mean?
I was going to say that. I know you say you don't be looking at the numbers, but I be thinking, I'm like, Brandy don't look at the numbers, but his name hold weight in the street, so that's all that matter. Come down to it.
Man, you know
I'm like, niggas know who Brandy is at the end of the day.
Man, it's about the impact. It ain't about the numbers, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Because my shit on Facebook do good one week, and then the next week they won't watch it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, plus you got to realize, man, you can't be so selfish that that you think that you're number one in somebody's life. Like they gonna rush to your shit, and they got kids, they got jobs, they got their own shit going. They got to get back. You know what I'm saying? Like the COVID fucked it up too, because people was listening at work. You know what I'm saying? Like on their way to work and shit, but they not leaving the house now. So it's like, you know.
Well, and that's one thing. I was gonna say something to you about, I forgot, but like I have an issue. I don't know if you had this issue. People sharing the content.
Yeah.
And I know what you're saying, but like this ain't the number one thing in someone's life. And I always understand that. But I've had people come on my show and they don't share that they were on a podcast, and it bugs me. I'm like, why would
the own guests don't want to share their own self?
Thank you. And I'm like, I didn't ask you to come on because I needed you. You know what I'm saying? Like for my content, I asked you to come on because I had an interest in you, and I thought it'll help you out as well.
Okay, so keep it there then. So keep it there then. If you ask them to come on and expose them, so just keep it there. You can't get into what, because I've had over 50 people who didn't share the shit, but they came out though. They spent their time and came out. They didn't have to do that.
That's true.
But it's weird as fuck when they don't share they self.
Yeah, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird as fuck. It really is.
But you know how people are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, some people they scared of themselves too though. Like motherfuckers don't want to see themselves in a good light like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my editor will make a motherfucker seem like, you know what I'm saying, like the #1 person in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? And they still won't share it because they scared of that attention, bro. Not everybody want the attention like that. Not everybody's a podcaster. Like we inviting people out and we shoving mics in the like they face for us at the end of the day, bro.
It come down to it.
It's for your content, bro. Yeah. You know, so it's not up to them to share it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's up to them to come out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the motherfucker can share it. Like, like the first time that I seen a share like really make a difference, like was with Cake Lady. You know, she had 50,000. She didn't have to share my shit. You know what I'm saying? But she shared it, and that motherfucker went to 600 in one day off a share. So I know what shares are do, and people know what shares are do. So, you know, not everybody want to see you shine either, bro.
That's what I was gonna say though. That's interesting. You bring up her. I had my barber on. He had all his tattoos and shit.
Yeah,
I had my barber on.
Yeah, that was a good episode,
bro. I had that nigga on, and that nigga to this day. I did the episode. We did that episode like last year, early last year. That nigga to this day posts videos about it.
Yeah, love
that nigga got the link in his bio still. Yeah. It has the most views on YouTube, my most viewed episode, because he constantly brings it up, talking about it. Right. And I'm like, low key, I feel like everybody should do that, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Some people don't want to see you eat, and also, like you said, some people don't. We are at the end of the day using them for our content when it comes down to it.
Right.
So I get what you're saying. Yeah, you put me on some game. I understand what you're
saying. Right. Like I used to think the same thing. Like, why is nigga not sharing some shit that's making him look good as fuck? We had a great convo. Bro, that shit, like, people don't, like, they got anxiety too. Like,
it's true.
Shit, I got my own anxiety. Like, I don't like compliments. Like, you think I think once you come in here and said that I started this shit and I'm an OG, like, bro, that shit, like you feel good, but shit, that shit, like my anxiety too, though, bro.
I feel you,
So you just, come on, bro. You know these people, man.
Man, I'll be like, fuck these niggas. I ain't having no more guests. I real life be living like that, bro. I'm like, fuck these niggas.
I be the same way, bro. You just got to keep pushing because shit is on your platform. Like, it's there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But you put me some game on. I like that. You put me some game on this episode. You put some game. I like
already. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to the game.
You know what I mean?
I fuck with that. I might need to give me a podcast, bro. I fuck with that.
On God, you do, bro. What you mean? Like, man, they on the used thing for like 400 right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on God, you do. Cause this, cause of the motherfucking these pads right here, and then the 4 mics. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's just built for what we do. It's built for that, you know. So just save up for it. That's what I had to do, man.
Come down to how much money I want to put in this motherfucker. I be wanting to do it. Trust me. I be wanting to empty the bank account. Like, fuck it. It's going to me at the end of the day. Fuck it. But then I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to starve for next week. Shit crazy, bro. But man, I appreciate you having me on, bro. I really appreciate it.
There's been a lot of noodle nights.
Oh, you know? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them Texas nights, hey, bro, man, niggas don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to drive hours, no gas, you know, for the. But shit, it was for me though. You know?
I'm like, nigga, I got a $1,000 camera, but I ain't got no money in my account. I ain't had nothing to eat in the last week, bro. Like, shit rough out here.
Yeah, nigga, but you chasing your shit though. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, great conversation, man, with another podcast. My guy AT, man, y'all go run his views up, man, and show him some love, man. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
Shout out Brandy podcast, man. That's episode 172. Man, with AT, the Alice Taylor show, man.
But that's crazy. You say 172. That is wild. I'm at 107. I just